So recently I've been making a lot of reactions to American football, loving it. I've still got a huge list of videos to work my way through, so thank you for the recommendations. Keep recommending more videos in the comments. But today we're going to be looking at this. This is NFL terrible weather games. I wanted to check this one out because this is the time of year, it's December, the weather's pretty terrible everywhere, UK, US. And when that happens, it can make sports very interesting.
150.
He was doing a snow angel there. It's like in the middle of a blizzard. Look at this, man. Are they actually going to play in that? There's a flame there as well. That looks like some sort of like satanic ritual. But actually, like, I know that the NFL has like had matches in London, Germany recently. I never knew they had matches in Antarctica as well. Look at this.
Brought down by Charles
Almost going to see a penguin go by there.
After that, and that's when the monsoon hit. Cheerleaders not taking it, but the fans were loving it.
Now we're in this submarine coming back from Antarctica.
In these conditions, with the rain pouring down, 5-3, and Carolina ahead in this one, and Gabbert is intercepted.
This looks dangerous but fun.
Just their visibility was so Gabbert with a tough start to the game.
Fumbled it, but still got it.
Difficulties as well, having trouble hanging on.
Jeez, look at the puddles of water there, man.
He's able to dump one off to Greg Olsen for a long, making guys miss, dragging players down. 39.
Right, man, he just dived in for no reason. He was doing that just for the fun of it. He's like, I want to have some fun today, man. Check this one out.
Making guys miss, dragging players down for a 30.
10 out of 10 for the dive, but look at this. I love this, man. This actually reminds me of being young and playing soccer, man. I'm from Scotland, so this is like Scottish weather. So when I was young, man, I used to go out playing soccer in this, and this was like the best weather for doing crazy slide tackles, being a goalkeeper and diving everywhere, going home covered in water, mud. When it comes to like professional sport, man, if this is in the UK, this match is probably getting abandoned. Like
9-yard gain. So despite the low score and the rain coming down, Jaguars finding a way to move the ball, and they were doing it.
The monsoon
just having a bath there
and turned the Cotton Bowl into a fish bowl for the guards.
A fish bowl
instead of referees because the surf was up in Dallas.
The surf was up. Oh, come on, that's great commentary. Cotton Bowl turned into the fish bowl. Jeez, man. When is this footage from? Like the 70s or 80s? Just men sliding everywhere. Yes. Oof. Ankle breaker there.
More than 6 inches during this game. Players had trouble.
6 inches of snow.
Nobody could hold on to that thing. Calvin Johnson just got scattered, smothered, and covered in snow.
Look at his helmet, man. Come on, man. Look at this.
Covered in snow.
It's hard enough to see out of an American football helmet, I would imagine, normally, because your vision is a little bit impaired. He's got like a hole this size.
Looks a lot of fun. Reggie Bush actually slipped on snow and ice and re-aggravated that.
Look at this, man. They've literally cleared the lines just for the rules of the game, but they're still making the guys run about in this 6 inches of snow. Yes, they could potentially be injured, but it's fun for the viewers.
Calf injury before the game. Second quarter, Nick Foles looking for Riley Cooper, picked off by Chris Houston.
Oh, that's actually good footwork. That was good footwork there, man.
But he gets the ball and tries to pass.
The mud bowl.
No catch, but what a slide.
He just slid like 5 meters.
The Cardinals are still trying. A fumble by Johnson, and Stinchula recovers on the St. Louis 47.
I love that commentary, man. Old school commentary just sounds so classy and cool.
Little soon has the Giants moving in spite of the weather. Watch the scoring pass to Thomas. Terrific.
This is called the Mud Bowl. Look at the mud there, man. That is like a mud pit.
And New York leads 7-3. Maine stays heavy and the mud gets deeper. Johnson can't pass. And he's almost drowned.
He's almost drowned, and not even in water, in mud. Look at this.
And he's almost drowned.
So deadpan, the delivery of that commentary. I love it.
Try a shotgun.
This is ridiculous.
Connects with Conrad down the middle. Barnes and
He stayed on his feet as well.
And the Cards lead 10-7. In fact, Steve leads everyone with 6.
Oh my lord, look at, come on man. Back in the day, did they just let anything go? Any weather type, man, is playable.
From scrimmage over land and sea. Y.A. Tittle does his best under difficult conditions too. He passes to Dick James. James splashes for 34 yards to the St. Louis 18.
But his team hung tough, beating Miami in the rain and barely losing to Houston in the snow. The victory left Jerry Glenn.
This actually makes me want to play American football, man. Okay, this pitch is just mud and nothing else. But I would love to play like this, man. Just diving about, sliding about everywhere. I think I'd actually enjoy this more than the normal game. Look at how hard it is to keep control of their feet, of their position. These guys are just having a great time. Oh, fumble, man. Oh.
You got Overstreet in there. Your league can dissipate in a hurry. He really has indicated that in preseason, regular season, a penchant for coughing up the ball.
Yeah, it's not even just the footwork. It's like your hands would be so slippy trying to keep a hold of the ball.
Caught him a little bit, and some of the fans, I think, remember about that. Many of the fans have pulled out, and we frankly don't blame them. I don't think I've ever seen it rain this hard at a football
Yeah,
game.
man, that's what you think about. That's what I never thought about is like a lot of the stadiums I've seen, especially the college football stadiums, don't have a roof. Weather like this must be insane to be a fan, but it looks like these guys are just having a lot of fun. I guess you get so wet, you just give up. You're like, I'm not staying dry today, man. I'm just going to embrace the wetness. You can tell me if you've ever been to a match and been this wet.
Chicago, I guess, can really turn on the rain. 5-yard penalty.
This really reminds me of like Scottish weather, man. I feel like being from Scotland, Scottish weather is just the worst. It's depressing. This actually makes me feel a bit better about Scottish weather, actually.
Archie Griffin, the Heisman Award winner, around the right side, upended by somebody. I really cannot tell you. There's no way you can read anything.
Look at this. Come on, man. How are they even letting this match go on?
Can hold it together in this. Take it or not.
You trust me that in soccer in the UK, the match will be gone, man.
No, this time it's straight up rain. There's literally hundreds of people out on the field now, sliding around. They're enjoying what.
Jeez, man. Fair play to these fans, just embracing that weather.
It's very hard to identify it. Got the Steelers going to the sideline.
When was this and what was it? Is that like a famous storm?
It was the Norse custom to bury Vikings aboard a burning ship at sea. But in the Coliseum, the game proved a soggy funeral for the Rams' Super Bowl ambitions. Minnesota won 14-7. And instead of the dispirited Rams, it was the Vikings who would contest the mighty Dallas Cowboys for the NFC Championship.
He's like picking mud out of his face.
On a somber Pittsburgh Sunday, Oiler dreams were laid to rest.
When you think about how technical
Houston fumbled 6 times.
American football is with the footwork, they having to catch the ball so precisely, making these tight runs. The weather plays such a important role. It's elite level like this, and American football is the elite sport. They talk about marginal gains being so important. When the weather's like this, it must just throw everything all over the place.
And the long ride was over.
Playing in a fog, and in the second half, that metaphor became a reality. When a dense fog descended upon Soldier Field, the Eagles' hopes of erasing the Bears' 17-9 halftime lead vanished in a puff of smoke. This thick gray curtain brought an air of menace.
Jeez, the flying headbutt right into the neck.
But they put you in high press boxes and you feel like you're looking through the clouds.
They cannot even see anything.
In the clouds. Here's how it looks to us, and we're only about 20 yards away from the play.
This makes me appreciate American football even more. The speed they move at, the strength of them. This has potential to cause some serious injuries, but you see these players are still willing to go out there and put their bodies on the line. I can only respect that hugely. It puts a lot of soccer players to shame, to be honest.
He fires the pass, and it is intercepted. It may be intercepted by the Bears, as Cunningham evidently fired into the fog and was picked off that time by the Bears, and that could do it right there.
I've talked about American football, how it's the ultimate elite sport. When you put weather into like this into the mix, it just throws everything off and makes it so exciting, even more dramatic than it usually is. I cannot believe they play this sport in some of the weathers I've just witnessed here, but it's fantastic. Tell me what the worst weather you've ever seen at a match is. What's the worst weather you've ever experienced being at a match? Thanks.